We're just going to go through a couple of exercises for different injuries you might have. So again, the first one we're going to do is for the rotor cuff. If anyone's got any rotor cuff problems like me over the years, I've had a few rotor cuff problems, then this is the one you want to do. It's lateral rotation. So again, it's this motion. Which you'll see, the socket or the shoulder socket will be doing this in its socket. This will be the motion it's been doing. It's a lateral rotation. Again, it's such a badly designed joint. The shoulder socket has got too much action going on. There's just too much movement in it. So it's not a very stable joint at all. So we want to strengthen the rotor cuff muscles, infraspinatus, supraspinatus, teres major, teres minor. They're all rotor cuff muscles. Even scapularis, that's more medial rotation. But we're dealing with lateral rotation here. And the way we're going to do this is going to get a weight. Again, it could be a light weight. It could even be a can of baked beans, 1 kilogram or a couple of pounds. It's just a light weight because these are tiny little muscles, a lot of these rotor cuff muscles going through here. And again, it might not need much weight, especially if you're just coming back from injury, etc. But going to get the elbow literally directly in line with the hip. We don't want it lifting here, so we want to target the rotor cuff muscle. We don't really target as much the big strong shoulder there. So elbow on the hip, and again we're just going to turn the back of the hand towards the ceiling. So I'm going to demonstrate that with the weight. So from here, hip stacked, shoulder stacked, and again everything just stacked basically, so you're not sort of ski with for the spine. And then from here, all you're going to do, keep this elbow on the hip. Again, we don't want to be lifting up here. We're going to come up here and back, nice and slow, especially on this negative phase. Again, this negative phase is always the hardest part. So this is the positive phase, this is the negative phase. Again, on all weights, really, we want to exploit that negative phase, coming down slow. Again, I've got a 4 kilo here, but you can do a lot lighter. Again, on the 1 kilo, you can make this hard by exploiting the speed and tempo to make it as easy or as hard as you like. Slow as harder, fast as easier. You might want to do both sides just to balance it up. Yeah, so you might want to do both sides, even though if it's, say, this one's injured and the other one's alright, just do it both sides just to balance it up. And again, you can use anything like a can of baked beans, anything like that. That's going to strengthen these rotor cuff muscles and make you less prone to sort of putting your shoulder socket out, stuff like that. Again, another one you could do with the weight, again for plantar fasciitis, you tend to sort of get this here, this area. Again, it's generally worse in the mornings, plantar fasciitis. Again, one of the most painful things I've had over the years, but it's like pins going through your feet. But again, it's worse in the mornings. What you can do, which is good for it, is just getting some water in a beaker and then sticking it in the freezer, and then when it's frozen over, just banging it out and just getting that out the cup. So you just roll your foot up and down on it. That's really good for plantar fasciitis. But we're just going to go through this. You can just get this weight and just roll your foot up and down it, just massaging it. So again, you can just roll your foot up and down on the plantar fascia, the soft part, the muscle part of the foot there. Okay, again, maybe going slightly harder up towards the heart and slower away, or lighter away, hard up towards the heart and slower away. Just so we're getting all the toxins up towards the heart to be replenished. But that's a good one for plantar fasciitis. Obviously, this is a bit hard, so be wary if you're in a sort of quite an acute stage with the plantar fasciitis. Don't go really hard on it, just go light with the massage. But I do this anyway if I'm doing a lot of running, just to stop me getting anything like that plantar fasciitis, because it's not nice. Again, avoidance is the best way. Bang.